3 Unitarian Universalist Association leaders respond to the question, how has growing up UU shaped your religious identity and your engagement with our religious movement as adults?
The church to me was a place of joy and love. And I remember I had these two Sunday school teachers who were married, who were, it was a second marriage for them, and they were so clearly in love. And the kindergarten Sunday school class was full of music and dancing and joy. And that really, you know, it saved my life. It held me and gave me a joy that I needed.
By the time I was in fourth, fifth grade, we were in Columbus, Ohio, and joined that church, and longtime members there. It ended up being the church I got married in. There, as a young adult, these connections that I had made when I was younger would resurface in my life. So I was involved I helped lead the stewardship drive, and I was a coming of age mentor. I had done coming of age.
We were asked to draw a picture of God. And so I drew an oval on a piece of paper, and I split that oval in half, and one half of that picture was male and one half was female. And we went around and explained our pictures of God, and I explained, why would God only have one gender? And no one batted an eyelash. So it received no response to something that I thought was kind of incendiary, was amazing. And that is the moment that the faith claimed me as a very young child.
I'm very comfortable calling Unitarian Universalism a religion, that we are a faith community. Now, I define that faith in a non-dogmatic way. It's not a reflection of any particular beliefs, but it is about being a part of a religious community, and that the goals of our community are religious growth, spiritual growth.
I do think there's this thing that happens when you grow up where you take seriously the principles and the values that we say, and it's not just like a abstract thing out there, but you've internalized it. So you have it in your bones in a different way. Growing up as a UU person of color, there's a whole dynamic around how we talk about diversity and multiculturalism and anti-racism that assumes that everyone here is white. My attitude is this is my faith. This is my faith too.
And I get to culinary school, and I'm working with students who are directly out of Philadelphia public schools, Pittsburgh public schools. I'm at the Indiana University of Pennsylvania Academy of Culinary Arts. I find myself in these contexts, every time I go to open my mouth, UU theology just trips out. I can't get over myself. I'm getting really frustrated because I'm trying to articulate my own beliefs for my first time, which is not to say that my congregation squelched my beliefs in any particular way, but I was owning and claiming them in a way that I'm quite before.
Incredibly grateful to have grown up UU and to continue to be UU. And I told that story at the beginning about how Unitarian Universalism saved my life when I was little, but it's done that in many places in my life, spiritually, as a source of resiliency and courage and hope.
And the beloved community that we're seeking is big enough to hold all of our lived experiences. How we make sure that there's something that's big enough that holds all of our lived experiences, that puts in the most liberal reading of Judaism with the most conservative reading of any known faith, I don't know. It's not really my job to know those things. But the faith part of our living tradition says we can get there.
Faith has given me more strength, more humility in the face of challenge, more resilience, more insight, more solace than anything else in this life. And there's no amount of my service that could repay that.